10 stars you would never recognize. The following stars have changed so drastically over the years, they're darn near unrecognizable. In fact, most people would probably have a tough time picking them out in a lineup. From America's sweethearts to 80s icons, find out who has aged, interestingly, over the years.
While you're at it, don't forget to subscribe and tap the subscription button.
Number 10. Jaleel White. Millions of fans watched him grow up across 9 seasons of Family Matters, which aired from 1989 to 1998. But the buffed up and grown up Jaleel White of today hardly resembles the slim and dorky teen we knew from the hit sitcom. Whether you preferred him as Steve Urkel, alter ego Stefan Urkel, or even female cousin Myrtle Urkel, it's clear that White has left the past behind him today, nearly 20 years after he left the show. After he departed Family Matters at age 22, White struggled to continue his acting career. A 1999 sitcom, Grown Ups, was canceled after only 1 season. Undaunted, White has continued to make guest appearances on various shows, and has also done lots of voiceover work, including providing the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in many of the Sonic animated series over the last 20 years. Number 9. Shelly Duvall. While you probably know her best from The Shining, 1980, or Popeye, 1980, actress Shelly Duvall today hardly resembles the actress who portrayed Wendy Torrance and Olive Oyl, respectively. While her looks are certainly different, as one might expect for an actress now in her 60s, the more stunning transformation has been a mental one. Since her retirement in 2002, Duvall has apparently lived the life of a recluse at her home in Blanco, Texas. When asked where she thinks her Popeye co-star Robin Williams is today, Duvall replied, "Shape-shifting." She indicated that she still sees him sometimes. William passed away in August of 2014, and also shared some other troubling revelations, including delusions involving a man she calls the Sheriff of Nottingham and a whirring disc inside of me. While Dr. Phil pledged to help Duvall with her apparent mental illness, not everyone was thrilled about her appearance on the show. In an open letter, Vivian Kubrick, daughter of The Shining director Stanley Kubrick, condemned Dr. Phil and his show for using Duvall in what she called lurid and exploitative entertainment. Kubrick called on others to join her in boycotting the show. While it's clear Duvall definitely has mental issues that need to be addressed, we wonder if a reality television show is the best place to do that, or even if Duvall is capable of consenting to having her image used in this way. Number 8. Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan's drastically different face has been the subject of much speculation over the years, leading to headlines like Misshapen Meg and the terribly blunt, "What has happened to Meg Ryan's face?" To answer that question, we honestly don't know. Although rumors of plastic surgery have surrounded the actress since the early thousands, as far as we can tell, she never actually set the record straight. You be the judge. Number 7. Lil Kim. Lil Kim is another celebrity who's battled plastic surgery rumors. The 40-something rapper's face has looked drastically different at multiple events. According to E! News, Kim's team finally spoke out after taking offense to a blog post. "We would like to inform fans, the media, and the general public that this is nothing more than the blog site doing its best to conjure up much-needed publicity. And what better way to do so than to take an American music icon and create a fictitious platform in which to disrespect and humiliate." A rep for Kim said, "We, at Team Lil Kim, are not taking this lying down and are taking this matter very seriously." Number 6. Tara Reid. Tara Reid came to prominence as the quintessential girl next door, with roles in comedies like American Pie, Josie and the Pussycats, and Scrubs. For a short while in the late 1990s to early 2000s, Reid flipped her all-American image on its head, appearing on party shows for MTV such as MTV Fashionably Loud Spring Break, Cancun 2000, and Terradice. Reid has been crushing it in the meta-parody sci-fi Sharknado series as the kick-butt survivor April Wexler, alongside Ian Ziering, since 2013. Reid credits her character's popularity with Twitter users for her return in Sharknado: The Fourth Awakens. Sci-Fi asked Twitter users to vote on whether or not April would survive the cliffhanger ending of the third movie. A bionic-armed, time-traveling Reid is set to appear in the recently confirmed Sharknado 6.
Number 5.
Leo DiCaprio. Who could ever forget the roguish yet somewhat androgynous Leo DiCaprio, who took the world by storm with his breakout role of Jack in James Cameron's Titanic in 1997. DiCaprio's 22-year-old babyface catapulted him to the cover of teen magazines around the world. However, it's his incredible acting prowess that cemented his fame for good. Babyface no more, DiCaprio was traded in smooth skin and shaggy blonde bobs for a dark, grizzled beard. Those baby blue eyes still shine bright though. The grown-up look is paying off though. DiCaprio won his first Academy Award for Best Actor after 6 nominations for The Revenant with Tom Hardy, which required a very Lost in the Woods sort of appearance. We're sure that the aforementioned acting prowess helped too. Number 4, Rose McGowan. Rose McGowan has been a steady presence in Hollywood for years now, from her work in the sassy yet influential horror comedy Scream, to her work in the sassy yet feminist Charmed, to the sassy yet nostalgic Grindhouse. Did we mention how many of her projects were full of the sass? McGowan was everywhere in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Now, 44 years old, McGowan has switched gears from big Hollywood fare to short films and voiceover work in the last few years, along with her passionate work as a women's rights activist. Her most recent project is the documentary Citizen Rose, that follows the making of her memoir, Brave, and her efforts to heal from her alleged assault by former producer Harvey Weinstein. Number 3, Jared Leto. Jared Leto made a name for himself as the ultimate teenage heartthrob with the angsty teen drama My So-Called Life in the mid-1990s. However, behind his pretty boy facade was a talented actor whose passion for the business could not be tamed. Leto went on to star in well-respected movies like Fight Club, Girl Interrupted, Requiem for a Dream, and Dallas Buyers Club. Leto has also taken his skills behind the camera, serving as a producer for multiple short videos and writing for a documentary series. Leto may grow a grizzly beard in his downtime, but he cleaned up drastically for the role of the Joker in Suicide Squad. The blue-eyed method actor rumored to be reprising his role as the Clown Prince of Gotham in the upcoming Gotham City Sirens, Suicide Squad 2, and an untitled Harley Quinn project. Number 2, Coolio. Coolio burst onto the rap scene in 1995 with his extremely popular track, Gangsta's Paradise, making him a bona fide hit. Unfortunately, history seems to have latched onto that one overwhelmingly popular song, leading Coolio to often be falsely described as a one-hit wonder. Coolio continued to make albums for over a decade, racking up multiple hit singles with 6 at the top of the Billboard charts and 9 in the top 10. Throughout the years, Coolio has also tried his hand at acting. The 54-year-old actor and rapper has appeared in many bit parts and cameos, often playing a version of himself. Coolio has appeared in everything from horror movies to cartoons, with the likes of Gravity Falls, Dracula 3000, and Charmed turning up on his diverse resume. Number 1, Jim Carrey. It makes sense for the comedian with a face made of rubber to change his look and his entire career on a whim. Jim Carrey made his mark as the slapsticky comedian with a versatile face loaded with an arsenal of silly looks after his breakout role in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective in 1994. Carrey's flexible face muscles were then put to the test again and again with movies like The Mask and The Grinch. Despite his wacky on-screen hijinks, Carrey has proven himself to have a wide acting range on many occasions. His poignant turn as Truman Burbank in The Truman Show is often cited as one of his best performances. His dedication to his portrayal of Andy Kaufman in Man on the Moon garnered its own documentary. Carrey has turned his attention to painting over the years, proving to be successful and talented in that medium as well.